and welcome once again, fellow gamers. This is Small Archangel welcoming you to this episode of Animallica. Thank you for joining me, and here we are in the Red Mountains, where I have spent the night, having been daft enough to forget to bring a sleeping bag with me, and not having the ingredients to make a bed. I have been out collecting stuff. I've got nearly a full stack of logs, so that's good. We've found some more metal scraps and things too, so that's great. So we've got some materials to take back to our new base. Now, before we start today, just a couple of shout outs for people making helpful hints and suggestions in the comments there. Old Man Dreaming says Settler Man agreements are on sale in Corpse Harbour. Now, I did think there was such things, I wasn't sure about the Settler Man agreements, so it's really good to know that we can find those in Corpse Harbour. And we can buy livestock there as well, so at some point we will definitely be going there so that we can set up some more settlements, maybe a goat farm, sheep farm, that kind of thing in our Parshi. So thank you, Old Man Dreaming, for that one. So that's great to know. And then Slice and Kill, who I believe is on the dev team, actually. Farming tools can be crafted in the Black Bench. So we'll be making some of those because, of course, they are one of the ingredients we need for some of our little settlers, little farmstead settlements as well. So that's great to know. So thanks for your help as well, Slice and Kill. So there we go. Okay, so where are we? We are in Corpse Harbour. We are not in Corpse Harbour. I'm lying. We're in Red Mountains, and I have already got really quite a lot of stuff here. We've picked up some seeds as well, which is fab. I also found an ice essence overnight because it's easier to find essences overnight because they glow, so we can see them much more easily. I'm kind of tempted to just eat those lettuce to get some more seeds for them, because when we need to replant in our planter boxes, I assume that we're going to have to we're going to need to put in all the seeds all over again, and we're going to need lots of them. Now, I've picked up, there's this place, Red Mountains, is very good for birds' nests, and as you can see, I've picked up 2 whitetail feathers and 1 blacktail feather. So actually, these are rare ingredients. You can sell them for a lot of gold coins, or you can use them in exchange for certain creatures like chickens, for example, and some livestock we are going to need from Corpse Harbour for stocking our, I don't know, chicken farms or whatever other animal farms we have. Okay, so we're going to have a check out around here today, but one of the other things that I would like to do, it looks like I've dropped something over there. Oh, I did, yes, but it wasn't anything very important, so that's okay. So what we're going to do today, we are going to have a look around and see if we can sort of fill our inventory with useful things here in Red Mountains. We're also then, I think, planning on going back to the land base and making some farming tools. And my ultimate goal is to go to Corpse Harbour and get ourselves some settlement agreements and or livestock. But we'll have to look at our bench first, which is in our Parshi, to see what settlers... Oh no, we can look in our basic workshop in the land base to see what stuff is available for us to craft and what ingredients we actually need for the purpose. So what settlement agreements we need and what animals we need to purchase. So I don't know how we're doing for money at the moment, how many coins we've got, but it would be... Oh look, there's a box over here. We better check that out. So yes, what are we like? How many coins? Oh, look at that, 1,409. Now I imagine that that's probably not going to go that far, but we'll see. Oh look, a tracker knife. Do we need tracker knives for anything particularly? We've got, look at how many arrows we've got. Hello, lots of arrows. Energy drink. Ah, greatly restores stamina. I like the sound of that. Seafood. Well, I'm collecting food for our new base now. Empty vials, absolutely. Antibiotics. Yes, and painkillers. I'm sure I had some painkillers somewhere already, but purified water we actually don't need, but I will take the tracker knife just in case it's an essential ingredient for something. And we have some horses here, really quite a lot of horses, and I'm just wondering if they're one of the new models or not, because there were some new horses added relatively recently. Aren't they pretty? And they're all legging it because I'm somewhere near them. Let's just have a look. These are very nice. We have got lots of horses, however, at this point. We don't really need any more horses. That one doesn't know whether to run or not. And actually, I think they're not, because I think the new ones are actually more like ponies. So we will leave those for the time being. Animals are always being added to this game all the time. I can't keep up to it, quite frankly, because I can't make enough I really can't make enough potions for the purpose. Now, we know that the balloon's over there. If we go behind us, we'll just go around this way. There's some snow over that way. And it's ages since I've been to Red Mountains, and I'm not sure actually how the terrain may have been changed since we were last here, because it really was a long time ago. So we'll just head in this direction. Behind the house that I didn't spend the night in it, I spent the night around it. And we'll just go up this sort of path over here. And I'll just watch my horse's stamina, but the stamina does seem to have been de-nerfed now. So that's good. Okay, we're coming out of the valley now. And I've got a vague memory now that when we were here last, we had really, really, really low FPS because there was some sort of bug with the rain or something. And I don't know exactly whereabouts I was, but my FPS lagged out like crazy, which is the one and only time that's ever happened in this game. And I think it's been fixed now. It doesn't tend to rain that often anyway. Now this looks like the kind of joint that might possibly... Hello, foxes. Oh my god, they're wolves and they're chasing me. That's not cool, guys. That's not cool. They're red wolves, in fact. Do you know what? We could do worse than bag those, but I want to get out of the way of them first, frankly. I can see them. But, right, let's just get the right arrows, shall we? Electric. No thanks. Tranks. Yes, give me the... Yeah, we've got them. That's fine. Okay, now, where are they? They're red wolves, I think. So we've got some grey wolves. Not that we've been able to tame them, but we've got some. So we could bag a couple of red ones as well. There. Yes. Uh-oh. He's down. Good, good. Right. Arrow. And that's a he. It is a male. Now, where have you hidden the other arrow? I can't get it, can I? Okay. There we go. One. Now, where was the other? There. Now, I've no idea if this is going to be a male or a female, of course. We'll shoot it in the bum and we'll see. It takes a long time. Is it a fox or it is a wolf, isn't it? Red wolf female. Magic. Can I take that arrow? Yes, but I can't find the other one. Perfect. Breeding pair. Lovely. Now, there's a shed over there. I'm still looking kind of for settler agreements, of course. And I must remember, if I try and shoot anything, to change my arrows. Now, this is a goat farm, actually. I don't suppose I can get goats from it, can I? That would be too good, wouldn't it? Let's just see what we have around here. We have upgrading kit for a shotgun and shotgun shells. A car tyre. And we can scrap a car tyre into rubber, I assume. But I haven't really found much in the way of anything to do with rubber. I'm sure there is, but... You're just standing there frozen. Oh no, now you're moving. I have no idea if we can use these kind of goats to make our own goat farm. But I can't just pick them up. I'd have to tranquilise them and then I'd have to... Ooh, marble. Then I'd have to use them. I'd have to sort of tame them and all the rest of it. So, what is this? Melons. Okay, we'll have that. Have a little look around and see if there's anything else. Straw. Yeah, that could be useful. That's certainly. And pumpkins. Well, we've got a couple of pumpkins already, so we're not starting a new stack there. And what is this? Eggplant. Yep. Oh, hello, goat. So we'll just go into here. Oh my. Food basket. Watermelons. Grapes. Oh, I wonder if we can eat grapes and then grow grapes. Ingots. Ingots. Oh, super. We're probably just about full now. But what is this? Raw meat. Raw meat, huh? Seeds. We'll definitely have the seeds. Let's see. We've got our foxes. What else did I... This. Let's just see if we can consume this and get seeds. Doesn't look like it, does it? What's this? We don't have any grape seeds already, do we? Lettuce seeds, cucumber seeds, chili pepper seeds. Let's just see. I'm not getting anything out of those, am I? There we go. We've got some exotic seeds, which we use for I've no idea what. But we are going to eat those lettuces, because at the moment they are just taking up space. There we are. And we may as well get some more lettuce seeds. I'm not entirely sure we did get any more lettuce seeds, actually. So, boiled eggs. Nice. Well, I'm going to leave those where they are. We're not actually hungry at this point, although we could do with a swig of water. Alright, food basket. I'm going to ignore that. And watermelons, well, we already have some actually, so we may as well take those. There we go. Now we've got 11 of them. Okay, so that's that. The goats have all wandered off. But I don't suppose that's too much of a problem, really. I would like to hope that if I make a goat farm, my goats won't all wander off. Alright, let's see where else we can head to. I'm pretty sure we've been uphill before, so we'll see if we can head the other way. But I really don't remember. I really don't remember where we've been, and I know that I've seen some settlers somewhere. I just don't remember where. And I'm just wondering if where you see NPCs, we'll also see non-hostile NPCs, will also see settler agreements. I'm not sure. We might just have to buy them all. Okay, we'll pick our way down to this shack and see if there's anything there, but there was a few more red wolves up on top of these hills, so this apparently is a really good place to come hunting for those. But I will stick with the 2 I've got. Goodness knows it's difficult enough to tame those. Right, let's just dismount Sundance. What have we got here? Mushrooms. Well, don't think they're a major priority at this point. I don't suppose this shack is going to have anything that... Oh, tomatoes. Interesting in it or around it. A bloodstain. Well, that's lovely. Metal scraps. Oh, great. Well, I've picked up loads of those now, so that's fantastic. The tomatoes are where exactly? There they are. I've got 32 of those. Presumably I can get... Oh, sleeping bag. Super. There we go. I've got myself a new sleeping bag now. Seeds. Seeds. Nice. Bell pepper seeds. Great. That's what we're after. And then, what is this? A brain. Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it? Cloth. Alcohol, and there's a brain. Right, so this is a cannibal's hut. That is lovely, and this is a skinning knife. We already have a skinning knife, however, I am going to pick that up, and we're nearly full now, in case we want to make a second tannery, and place that in our land base. So I think what we're going to do now, because we're all full up, we're going to head back to the hot air balloon, and head back to land base. Not land base, I think I'm probably going to have to do a detour and stop off at Arpashi, because otherwise I haven't got anywhere to put anything. And we need to get, we need to try and get ourselves, oh, there's some boxes here. I want to find what's in those, actually. Oh, got stuck on a twig. Let's just see if there's anything worth having here. Obviously, we are kind of full. Where have they gone? They're obviously kind of full up at the moment, so there it is. It's got a raider spear. Well, we're not bothered about that. And that one's got a harpoon. No, nothing. We're fine. We're good to go. So yeah, we want to go back to land base, and we want to see if we can make ourselves some farming tools. And obviously, I need to have space in my inventory to actually have those. We could make some farming tools. We haven't got a blacksmith. We can't make any farming tools because we got a blacksmith in our Arpashi base. So what we might have to do, I don't know. I don't really want to. I want to build a blacksmith. I suppose I want to rebuild and make all new crafting areas in our new base. So that's probably what we'll do ultimately. But for the moment, I'm just going to do a little bit of running around, which I might do off camera, so it's not too dull. But I will, yeah. Source me out, we need to put a lot of stuff away, so I'm going to go to Arpashi first, and then we'll hit the land base. And then eventually, yeah, I'd like, if we've got time, to go to Corpse Harbour and get ourselves the wherewithal to make ourselves a new settlement. Okay, here we are back at land base. I've pretty much put everything away. I've not got much left in here apart from some mushroom spores, which I thought were mushrooms, but actually they're mushroom spores, so that means we could grow some mushrooms, provided we've got enough of them, of course. So we're going to head for the smithy and see if we can make ourselves some farming tools. We should be able to. I don't know if we've got the ingredients for them here. Let's just have a little look in here. Farming tools. Obviously, I don't have them on me. Steel ingot and hardwood. Well, that's not that expensive, is it? So we won't have any of those in here, but steel ingots and hardwood we should have elsewhere. So we'll go see if we can find that. And while we're at it, we'll have a little look in our crafting bench here, our basic workshop, and see if there's anything. Let's see, steel ingots, steel ingots. We've only got 24 of them. Must have used a lot of them up for something. We'll see if we can make ourselves some settlement buildings here. Hardwood. Oh my goodness. Well, we've got 41 hardwood, so we should be able to do that. Let's just have a little look. Settlements. Scroll down under the settlement tab, I think. Here we go. Structures, fences, enrichments, decorations, misc. Settlements, here we go. So if we were thinking about getting ourselves some animals to make some settlements, we'd obviously need these ones. We'll need settlement agreement tier 1, farming tools, and then a lot of other stuff that we probably can get hold of without too much difficulty. So we're going to need some tier 1 settlement agreements if we can find them in our in Corpse Harbour. But for chicken farm, for example, we'd need a tier 1 settlement agreement, but we'd need stock chickens. So we can get stock chickens or stock pig, yes, stock sheep. So we're going to have to find stock goat. We're going to have to find the appropriate vendor to sell us these items. In the meantime, yeah, tier 1 settlement agreements is what we're really going to need here. Right, let's see if we can make ourselves some farming tools. For any of these, they need farming tools. So we'll see how many farming tools we can actually make with what we've got available, because I think that's going to be a good use of our resources if we want to build up this settlement. Okay, here we go. So farming tools, and I did not spell that right. Farming tools, here we go. Maximum is what? 6. Let's do it. We can pick up some more steel along the way anyway, because we do that every time we get some aggressive mobs. We usually manage to pick those up. So the remainder, of which isn't very much, hardwood, is just going in that chest there. Now I've got this here, an ice essence. I've got 3 fire essence, 2 lightning essences, and an ice essence. They're used in alchemy, and I'm not quite sure presumably we need an alchemy bench of some description, some crafting station to use those, and I'm not quite sure what they are. So for the moment, they are staying there. And we are heading back to our par sheets, so to see if we can well, actually, no. We don't need to go to our par sheet. What we need is to be able to make ourselves some settlements. So we're going to have to get some settlement agreements, which means that what we're going to do now is head for Corpse Harbour in order to see if we can buy some of those. Alright, here we are in Corpse Harbour, and we need to have a little look and see. Now, I didn't bring any of my special stuff, but I'm assuming that these traders are going to deal in gold, which we have plenty of. I should have brought stuff to sell, but this guy here seems to have an awful lot of ingredients there, which is great. He's got fertile soil too. Oh my goodness me, we don't want that much, do we? But fertile soil would be very useful. I've no idea if we can keep... Yeah, can we do this? And what's that going to be? That's going to cost me a fair amount, isn't it? Cancel. Right, so we've got nearly 3 stacks of that there, and that's eaten into my gold quite a lot, but it is going to be useful. We are going to need that. Settlement agreements. Who's going to be selling those? This is what we need to know. There is a dude here who normally sells enrichments, so I'm not sure if we want to buy from him. Let's just see. Stumps and what have you. Yeah, he buys enrichments, and we need seeds to get those from him. Now, you livestock pal, you're an animal trader, but he doesn't buy this. He doesn't sell the stock stuff. He sells special stuff. Ah, here we go. Stock cow, stock goat, stock sheep. How much do these cost us? Gold coin 80. Well, that's not bad, is it? I'm gonna get myself a few stock chickens. I wonder how many. Oh my, I didn't notice how many of them we actually needed. which could be an issue. Do we need just one of them, or do we need more of them? Okay, I've just checked on that, and it's 10. It's 10 of each, actually, so we'll see what we can do. 10. I'm going to buy 10 chickens, and I'm going to also get 10 goats, because I want to see if I can get some, a goat farm as well. So we'll start with those two, because this is eating through my cash quite well. 9, 10, buy. And I'm going to be out of money by then, aren't I? And we'd actually need a settlement agreement as well. And I'm not sure how much they're going to cost. They're going to cost quite a bit, probably, aren't they? So let's see. What have I got? 35 gold. Well, whoop. I think we're probably out of luck with the settlement agreements, but let's see if we can work out who sells them. Is it you? You're the general goods trader. Do you have them? Shotgun bullets. Settlement agreement. Okay, here we go. And tier 2 and tier 3 as well he sells, so that's good to know. However, they cost oh, they cost a vegetables crate and a fruits crate. Really? Okay, I'm not quite sure how we go about getting those. Fruit crate, pastry crate, and this one, vegetable crate, fruit crate, protein crate, and pastry crate. So basically I think we have to purchase these with goods by the look of it. So I will have to look into how we make up a vegetable crate and a fruit crate so we can buy ourselves settlement agreements, but at least it's not relying on gold, which we now suddenly don't have any of. So so there we go. We know which goods vendor to go to now. So all we need to know is how to get ourselves those crates. So there we go. We're going to leave that for now, and we're going to leave this episode for now. And I'm hoping that in the next one we're going to be able to build ourselves a couple more farms with the livestock that we just bought, and we'll look into getting ourselves settler agreements as well. That's a nice pink dress you've got there, sir. That's lovely, that is. And he's wearing green. I think we have a little bit more variation now in our settlers, so that's nice to see as well. Yeah, and I hope that you've enjoyed this this episode. Still sort of finding my way through these new systems here. So do leave me a like if you enjoyed this episode. Also feel free as ever to leave me your comments and your suggestions. Let me know how you're doing if you've been playing this game since the update, and I do hope you'll join me next time we play Animallica, or check out what else is on the channel. Till then, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye bye for now.